We're here in the Embankment Gardens for purely nostalgic reasons, because it was here that we began one of the Rod Liddle's Got Issues programmes a couple of years ago, knowing that we would be stopped immediately by little yellow-jacketed jobsworth monkeys who infest every walk of life these days.
You have permission.
Have permission?
Yes.
Permission?
Yes, of course.
To do a film?
Yeah.
Well, why do we need permission?
On the office, ask. On my manager.
Oh, I don't think we'll worry about it.
No camera for me.
And that's what this week's Rod Liddle's Got Issues is about, because the constraints on what you can do and where you can do and whose permission you have to get has been a constant source of problem, not just for us, I mean, we don't matter, but for countless journalists, for anyone wanting to do anything in this country. You have to get the permission of someone in a fluorescent jacket. That wasn't allowed under the council regulations, and I'm sure they can. I'm sure they put. What? Sorry
to stop you.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, can you stop? Can you stop?
Sorry, why?
Well, why do we?
We need permission to film in here.
Why do we need permission?
Because you do. You work.
Why do we?
Because you're on Westminster grounds.
Well, we're on Westminster grounds out there.
I know, but
so we don't need permission.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. It's just a park.
I know it's an open
park. So what's the problem?
There's no problem whatsoever.
Well, why do we need permission?
Do you want to go and ask Westminster City Council?
No, I'm asking you, mate. You're the one who's stopping us. A lot of this is about the privatisation of public space, i.e. space which we used to have and which we used to feel some sort of ownership of, is now run by a private company, and it doesn't want to allow you to do anything that you might wish to do, and it certainly doesn't want freedom of speech. Because the other thing that happens is they say everything would be all right if you went to the head office and signed a number of forms and told various people in fluorescent jackets what you're up to and put your name down and had your photograph taken and your fingerprints checked. Is that there are restrictions upon what you cannot do. And if, for example, I wanted to do a piece which was critical about one of these companies, then I wouldn't get permission. I've got driving licence on me, will that do?
Unfortunately, sir, protocol of the station is that anybody filming must be processed at our reception office. I can take you right there, won't take 2 minutes, so that you get an ID badge, sir. That's all I'm saying.
This is why fares are going up. Even when it's not about privatisation of public space, it's about the appropriation of public space by authority or by quasi-authority, by people who think they have authority over us. Awful, awful people. And these can be anything from some yellow-jacketed pole in a park telling you you can't do that, to some semi-uniformed beadle at Trafalgar Square. Louise, many, many thanks.
Thank you.
Cheers. Hello.
From the Times.
Yeah.
You're not filming us.
Can you please just don't shine that in people's faces?
You're not allowed to film us.
Well, it's public land. Well, you're not get off then if it's public.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because you guys have to read the bylaws.
While you're on the square, you're not allowed to film us.
Yes, we are.
The bylaws over there.
Yeah. Railway stations are one of the worst offenders, partly because, of course, they have this vague notion of security and terrorism at the back of their minds, which is used to justify any number of iniquities against the ordinary man in the street. But they don't even want you to film when you've got permission from the very people who are renting premises from them within the railway station. Bizarre. We have a jobsworth again. I don't have any written permission, so you can't see it.
The reason the table's been moved back this far is so that we're within the restaurant.
The restaurant is outside the station premises.
Look, why are you being so aggressive?
Because I came in here nicely.
You haven't asked nicely at all. We were in the middle of doing something. But what about us? How do we react to this sort of overpowering authority, the fetishization of private space? How do we react to it? I borrowed a fluorescent jacket and had a bit of fun ordering people around, telling them what to do. They all did exactly what they were told to do. Could we keep it on this side of the pavement, please? For a while, thanks very much. Thanks for your cooperation. This important issue. Thank you. There's an irony somewhere, and I can't quite put my finger on it, about being questioned in the name of security and security from external threat by a Russian. What are you looking out for?
Well, to be honest, I cannot give you information regarding security of the Olympic Park, but there is a press number if you want to talk.
Yes,
You can talk
right.
to local.
We have put, sorry, forgive me about this, we have put a Russian in charge of the, are you Russian?
No, I'm not Russian. I'm British national. I can give you my passport.
Nice Russian name though,
It's not Russian. It's
isn't it? Is it,
Eastern
what is it?
European.
Eastern, Ukrainian?
No, actually, what's your name?
Rod.
Well, mine is not Rod, but there is a lot of British citizens working in that park, like me.
Increasingly it's a case that you can't film, not merely in buildings, but you can't film near them. You can't film wherever their little remit of land ends and they measure it with a tape measure to let you know. So, for example, the steps of a hospital or a few feet outside a shop. They'll stop you. Can I have your permission to interview here, please?
No, basically, I can't give you any
Why is
interview
that?
yet. You're the
can't get down the stairs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They need to keep.
I can't get down the stairs. That's
But
why they're interviewing
what I'm
me
saying,
here.
they can go out there.
I'm not allowed to go far, fella. Look.
I know it, but if they want to interview,
Well, what's the problem with being here?
no, basically this is the trust property, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what's the
only
problem with being here?
If you have any sort of permission with you, you can show me.
Yeah. What is the problem of being here? I'm not asking you about permission. What is the problem?
This is the trust property.
Yeah.
You can't do any
What
shooting here.
is
Please.
the problem with being
If
here?
you go down there, sir, please.
We've become quiescent and accepting of these intrusions, of these limitations which are put on us. We've become cowed in the face of authority. We are not quick enough to tell authority that they're a bunch of bloody plebs and are meant to be there to be enabling us rather than the other way around.
So
How am I? No, we won't stop recording it.
you have to. Under policies, you're not allowed to record in here without
We're recording
permission.
sound.
It doesn't matter. Any type of recording has to have
I don't
permission.
believe that.
It is. That's the policies. Unfortunately,
What
in the
are
4
you
years I've been
protecting
here,
me
you're the
from,
only-
mate?
You're the only people that I've had issues with